Listen here, tribe. Listen here. Have you ever heard of the gap theory? Right? That is the distance between you and them. The difference between you and them. See the difference, the distance, but the difference between you and them is the difference that you put in your self-mastery, dealing with your demons, your dark side. You understand what I'm saying? You went to a whole nother level that they was willing to go to. The gap theory. Have you ever heard of that? That's the distance between you and them. You understand what I'm saying? What you left behind because you chose to go further. You went further in your self-discovery. You went further in your accountability. You went further in your workouts. You went further in your tenacious spirit. You understand what I'm saying? You went further than them. They got comfortable in the skin that they are in. I said they got comfortable with the skin that they are in. And I don't understand how they could afford it, but they pay so much attention to us when they could be utilizing that same attention for themselves. But see, their currency is not based on the same type of currency that we have. They don't value what we value. They don't value their values. You understand what I'm saying? They value things that don't bring value to them. That's the distance that we have accumulated. And we now realize the difference between them and us. And that's why you are becoming unrecognizable, family. You understand what I'm saying? Because you are taking the initiative, the drive, the actions. You got the innovative mind state and frame that they're not willing to do the interior work for. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody could read the book, Grow Rich, Poor Dad, Rich Dad. You understand what I'm saying? But it take the emotions, the intentions. You understand what I'm saying? The attitude, the perspective, and the horizon. And to take the wrench and to tune all those different aspects up to what will put you in alignment. But a lot of people chose to do the things that the matrix in this world could give you. But in order to work for the Most High, and in order for that favor to work out, you got to work for the Most High and respect the principalities. You understand what I'm saying? And that's continuously going through the fire. You're not asking when and why, but how. That'll be the best forte, I would say. You understand what I'm saying? That's the main reason why you becoming unrecognizable. You understand what I'm saying? Because you willing to look yourself in the mirror on a microscopic level. You willing to look yourself in the mirror and not just look at the physical pieces of yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Not just the flesh, but to look at the threads of your emotions and your intentions and to weave them in a web that will catch the greatest things that were always meant for you. Because that's the only thing you're going to receive anyway, is what was meant for you. Whether it's great, it may not be oh so great, but guess what? It only make us greater. Because what don't kill us only make us stronger. And they realized they was not able to join us because we not splitting the screen on this fucking television. We need the whole screen. We need to be able to see if niggas hiding in the corners, hiding in the bushes. We need the whole screen. We not split screening shit for nobody and with no one. We not doing no cohabitation with no one. Mentally, financially, physically, at all. We love ourselves, so we take care of our body. We love taking care of our body, so we take care of our finances and we get up and do what we got to do as men, as real women. You understand what I'm saying? When they would lay on side someone that don't even care about them, at a job that don't care about them, when the Most High gave you a God-given ability to each and every last one of us. And that's why a lot of them never come in first place. Because the Most High gave a gift to each and every last one of us. And that's why they never come in first place. Because they last train of mind was trying to see how the hell your ass still lasting. Because you going through the fire. That's why. You're not asking how hot this fire is, how long this motherfucking fire is. You asking like, shit, how hot can it get? They not asking that. They asking, why is that hot? You understand what I'm saying? That's why you becoming unrecognizable. Because you recognize your worth. You recognize what God gave you. That was something that no man could touch. And that's why you should always store all your gifts, all your desires, all your treasures in heaven with the Most High, because no man, no dust, no rust could touch. You understand what I'm saying? No man, no rust or dust could touch. You understand what I'm saying? So store everything in the hands of the Most High. And don't always lean on your own understanding. But your understanding will come from within. Now, if you could afford it, we could make it make sense. But if you can't, I guess you over there saying make it make sense. You understand what I'm saying? Now listen. You're becoming unrecognizable, man. Because you are not looking in the same photos, the same energy, the same clothes, the same patterns and habits that the rest are running on. See, you not on the treadmill, going to the same goddamn building, paying money to sweat. You paying money to charge up other people's building. When you take that same energy and you go walk outside, go jog outside, go run outside, get a beautiful ass view. You got extra colors, more colors. Man, you ain't got to hear all those crazy ass sounds, and you ain't got to hear 30 TVs at one time. Plus with music on. You ain't got to hear Diddy Boy Drake all day. Titty Boy Drake. You ain't got to hear that all day. You know what I'm saying? Tough titty. Bitch. Because we could have had titties like you, but we was doing our push-ups. Let it marinate. You becoming unrecognizable, man. You know what you doing? Continue to do it. And you doing just as well. And you doing just well. And well as you doing what everybody just ain't willing to do. And that's why you constantly rolling. Because you're always willing to do what everyone else ain't willing to do. And that's why our wheels keep rolling. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why you becoming unrecognizable, man. You know, some people still wearing the same shorts, and that's something we not taking. You understand what I'm saying? Some people still looking in the same mirror, bumping the same ass sad ass songs and shit. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Watching the same ass sad ass fucking movies and shit. Hey, you could say The Last Dance, bitch. Let it marinate, man. You becoming unrecognizable, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you chose longevity, self-preservation, delayed gratification. Let it marinate. Fuck, I need an oven mitt. You're a microwave. You know what I'm saying? We out here with the oven techniques and the oven methods. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that air fryer, but hey, we out here with the real oven, man. You know what I'm saying? Dedicated, but delicacy. Every square, radius, diameter, circumference is being covered with heat and love and recognition and being maintenance. You understand what I'm saying? When majority of the world, shit, they might be becoming unrecognizable too. But that's because of their foreign features, which is the materialistic lifestyles. But that ain't never sell that hoe. They ain't never, you know what I'm saying? It's like a bottle of jet dry. You know what I'm saying? They got an endless void. And that's why you look different. That's why you unrecognizable. The man that sealed his own black hole, he's unrecognizable. All the other black holes, they don't even think they could call him a black hole anymore. You understand what I'm saying? Because within, we win. We win when we go within and we went within. You understand what I'm saying? And that's one of the main reasons why we have became unrecognizable family. Respect, you made it this far in the videos. I apologize for the different chops. I apologize for the street theater and the noise in the back. You know, when I first got the message started, it engaged in my spirit. It ignited. It was quiet. It was just the daily soundtrack of my life, which was the birds. But respect to the gang stalkers, you know, got to give a shout out to them. Also, I made a soundtrack and a song for them. I got on my white boy shit without the white boy drugs. Tapped into my white boy side, that is dangerous, that is. DJ drama type shit, you feel me? But yeah, man, I want to thank y'all. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you want to splash something up on the Cash App, man, you want me to continue to go with this content, you know, you can at least leave a like, or you can at least leave something on Cash App. I'll hold you down now, keep us up. It'll be $781THEVBYZ. I also got the Earls for the skin, hair, beard, you know, your face, your scalp. I mean, come on, man. You can even take it orally, man. In, as above, as below, as within, just as well, you know, as you do out, because the epidermis is the biggest organ on the body, man, you know, and it's filled with antioxidants, antibacterial, antiviral, antifungus, you feel me? You hear me? But yeah, man, y'all have a beautiful rotation. I also got the music, got the soundtracks, I got the singles. If y'all would like to invest in the music, hey, drop something on Cash App, man. I could purchase more beats. I could, you know, pay my distributor off, and we gonna have that in your ears. It's gonna be on Apple Music, probably going for $1. So hey, man, become part of the tribe. You can become part of the tribe, man. Become a member, lifetime membership, $15 down. We gonna lock in. Let me know. I'm gonna email you. We gonna exchange the numbers. You can find the number there. You wanna be a member? Let me know. Hit me up. Let me know. You know, we gonna lock in, exchange numbers. It's $15, 15 pounds.